Hi friends, it's Terry Gaines, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. In this video tutorial, I'm going to share 6 cards created with the Garden Poetry Designer Series paper. It is absolutely beautiful. You've got these beautiful floral prints on one side of the paper and coordinating backgrounds on the other side. They coordinate with all of these exclusive Stampin' Up colors. I'm going to be sharing a card with this paper and the blueberry bushel cardstock, this paper with the shaded spruce, and this print with the berry burst. So I actually have created a card kit that I offer for a qualifying order. And the card kit includes a 4x6 piece of those 3 different designs, 2 each of the card bases for those 3 colors I mentioned, plus 2 basic white. Now this is a gift for a thank you gift for qualifying orders. All the details about my thank you gifts are on the bottom of the text portion of this YouTube video and the bottom of each of my blog posts. So that is a thank you gift that I will mail to you. This is a part 1 video tutorial where I'm going to share 6 cards I created with this packet. I have a part 2 video which has 6 different cards and a part 3 video which has 6 different cards. All of those videos will be in the text portion of this YouTube video and on the same blog post. A direct link to the blog post will be in the text portion of this video. So along with sharing all the details in this video tutorial, I am going to provide a PDF. So the PDF is going to include some cutting guides for you to help you be able to duplicate these cards. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the berry burst one, and I am going to cut the basic white, and keeping in mind that the berry burst is going to be identical card for the shaded spruce and for the blueberry bushel. I will show you those completed cards, but I'm going to give you all the details and show you for these 2. So what I have is an 8.5 by 5.5 card base. Now, if you don't have my card kit as a thank you gift, you can use any of your designer series papers and coordinating cardstock. So you want to fold your card bases in half or score them at 4 1/4 and fold them in half. So both of these are going to be identical cards, and I'm going to actually create both of them. And so I'm going to fold these. I like just to match up the corners. I'm good with that. You can definitely score them and then fold them. So I have my 2 card bases. The designer series paper, the direction of the design is this way. So I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. That'll be my first cut. So I'm going to bring in my cutting paper trimmer, put this at 5 1/4. And I'm going to cut 3/4 of an inch off. Now this is excess, so you can use that for another project. Then I'm going to cut it in half at 2 inches. So that's going to give me a print for each of my cards. So I'm going to just have that. For the inside of the cards, I'm going to maximize my 2 basic white. So this is part of the kit. And if you don't have the kit, you can use your basic white from your stash. And I'm going to cut one of them to be 4 sections that are 4 by 2 3/4. So cut 1 is at 4 inches and then 4 inches here. So I'm going to take this, put this at 4 inches and cut this one. And then I'm going to cut this one. This is going to be the inside sentiment layers. This 1/2 inch strip is excess. You can use that for another project. So cut 1 is 4 and cut 2 is 2 3/4, which is actually cutting this piece in half. So I can get 4 of them from one of the basic white card bases. And then I can get 2 more from the other sheet. That will be enough for 6, keeping in mind that I'm also cutting them for these 2 cards. So I hope this isn't confusing, so just bear with me. So 2 of them are for this card, 2 of them are for these 2 cards, and then I need 2 for here. So then I'm going to provide you a diagram for, this is the one I just did. I'm going to provide you this diagram. I'm going to cut this one at cut 1 is at 4 inches. So I'm going to do that first. That will get me the inside for these 2 cards. Cut 2 is at 2 3/4. So I'm going to cut that one at 2 3/4. And my goal is to give you all the details so you can duplicate these. So that's for the inside of those 2 cards. Now this is what I have left over along with this strip, which you could use for some sentiments. Now I want to get 6 inside pieces, or I'm sorry, 6 outside pieces for my sentiment on the outside of the card. So I've cut 1 already, cut 1, I've cut 2. So the third cut is cutting at 2 1/4. So this piece left is 4 1/2. So it is measures at 4 1/2. So half of that is 2 1/4. And then I want at least 3 sections in this piece, which means each of these would be 1 3/4. So I have for outside sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and just create these for all 6 cards. And this one will be 1 3/4. And you have a little bit left here. I could have left that on, but I'm just going to make them all identical. So 2 for this card, 2 for the shaded spruce card, 2 for the blueberry bushel card, and we have just a little piece left here. So now these are the outside sentiments for the other 2 cards. I'm going to just put those off to the side. Now I have everything cut. Now this is going to be just a simple card. This is not bringing any additional product in other than your paper trimmer, some ink. I'm going to use basic gray. I'm going to use a stamp set with an outside sentiment and an inside sentiment, which is the new framed all around, which is also March 2025. I'm sorry, 2026 online exclusive. I like that it has the thinking of you for your outside sentiment, and it has 3 different inside sentiments that are great for multiple different occasions. I'm going to use the sending wishes for the happiest birthday. Now you can use any of your stamps. So with this packet, you get just the cardstock. You need to provide your own adhesive, ink, and stamp. So I'm going to stamp both of these outside sentiments with the basic gray, which is a very neutral ink color that is perfect for coordinating with any of your different colors. So those are the outside sentiments. And for the inside, I'm going to make both of these a birthday. So I'm just tapping. I'm not pushing. I'm just getting a good coverage of ink. And then I'm going to stamp my wishing you or sending you wishes for the happiest birthday and get all of my stamping done here. So that is what I have here. Now, super simple card to put together. What I'm going to do is put my adhesive on the back side of my designer series paper. I'm going to have equal spacing on the top, bottom, and the left side, the fold side of the card. And then on the inside, I will put this. Now, I like to make my basic white smaller. That way it maximizes the cardstock, but it also just showcases more of your colored cardstock, so you're not hiding all of that. And then for the outside sentiment, I'm going to just pop that up with some dimensionals, and I'm going to use 4 of those. You can use any of your favorite adhesives. And I typically just put this where I'm still showing part of the design. And then I would repeat this for this card here. And this is how the other 2 colors turned out. And then we have the shaded spruce. So as I mentioned, this is just a simple card that you can put together with that card packet. and I'll finish putting that card together off video. And as I mentioned, now I'm going to show you 2 additional card designs that you can use this card kit for, or you can use any of your cardstock and designer series papers that you have at home. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Take care and happy creating.